I would like to talk about one thing that I'm glad we did and one thing that I regret we didn't do to ensure low coupling between the services in my last microservice project. The thing that I'm glad we did is really consider aggregating data in the client itself as opposed to creating a new microservice or a new endpoint for that. So for instance, what we had is that we had a screen where we wanted to display general customer information alongside financial information related to the customer. And what we decided to do is to make several services calls in the client and not create a new endpoint. I like this idea because the client is naturally a good place to I think do aggregation and orchestration. This is at the end of the day what it is to provide a compelling user experience. And the other thing is that when you actually implement that in the client, you're closer to the client. So you got a better informed a context for knowing whether you need to make a synchronous call, an asynchronous call, and how it's going to impact the end user. So really, I'm glad we did consider using the client as opposed to a new microservice. The second thing that I regret we didn't do is really enabling asynchronous communications using something like an event stream, which could be implemented using maybe some kind of enterprise queuing system, or an Atom on RSS feed, or maybe rolling out our own. So basically, what we ended up having is a complex workflows that involve synchronous and asynchronous calls, usually being implemented in one service, which creating a very high coupling and making those services more difficult to maintain. So really, if you know you're going to have complex workflows, I would really consider rolling out early some kind of event stream.